Episode 57. Number 57. Go.
There aren't any.
That's a lie.
Bart Scott.
Is he number 57?
I no clue. I'm just.
There was someone that I had in my brain. No way you just threw Bart Scott out of nowhere and you were fucking right.
Really?
Oh God, what was another one? I had someone else. Oh my God. Kiki Alonso, was he 57? I think he was like 47 or something like that.
Yeah, I think 47. Brian Cushing.
Oh yeah, for Houston Texans. Right? 56. He was a good one for last week, but you missed it. Oh my God. Notable number 57's NFL. There was someone that I had, Clay Matthews.
Clay Matthews, yeah.
I think that's who I had on my mind. But yeah, that's the 57th. I don't have anyone else, unfortunately. It's kind of shitty.
Can't think of another person.
Steven Nelson? Guard. Yeah, why are we thinking of O linemen's here? Quentin Nelson, I mean. Quentin.
Yeah, Quentin Nelson is, or at some point was 57, I think.
He's 56. We missed him last week, too. Gosh damn it, we suck at this. Anyways, what's the check down? Chandler David.
Gosh.
Episode number 57. I'm Chandler, he's David, and this is what's the check down with Chandler David. How you doing?
I'm doing all right. How about you?
I'm here. Any crazy trivia or anything? What's on your mind? Anything in the news? Taylor Swift's dropping tomorrow. By the time this airs, it'll be Taylor Swift Day. So
I'm more in the rap mood right now. I'm into the beef with Drake and Kendrick. So
I haven't been in it. So can you give me the cliff notes on it? Let's go on it.
Basically, Kendrick called Drake. Told Drake he's not number one. Drake told Kendrick he's short. That's kind of where we're at right now.
Okay. Those are both accurate, though.
Yeah. I feel like that's a pretty accurate statement to make, for sure.
Can you be number one if you use ghostwriters?
Word on the street is Kendrick might use ghostwriters too, so I mean, we're kind of...
I'm on J. Cole's side.
Yeah, I'm Team J. Cole as well, actually. I think he really got himself out of this before it got ugly.
Yeah, I'm a big J. Cole fan. To me, Kendrick, I could be wrong. You could quote me on this. I don't think he's had enough music lately to go like, yeah, I'm a big Kendrick fan.
Good take.
So
that's kind of what J. Cole said. So I mean, you're in line with your homie.
I mean, J. Cole, like even the last album, which no off season. What is it? What is that? What it was?
Last album
off season, right?
Been,
like I don't have the power of the internet next to me here. J. Cole last album. Might delete later.
You're thinking
the off season is the one I'm thinking, which was way too long ago. At the tail
I think
end.
You're thinking Revenge of the Dream. That's the last album. Oh no, the off season was
2021. I don't know why dude, that means time has flown by for me. That's scary and sad. Yeah, okay.
2021 was 3 years ago. That's crazy.
Dude. We've had 3 Super Bowl winners since then.
Wild times.
Yeah. And 2 of them were the Kansas City Chiefs.
Even wilder. Who would have saw that coming?
Us. We did. What's the check down? Let's dive right into it. Really bothering me, your oven in the background. You need to put the time on there.
Flagging? It's because we had a power outage.
Okay.
Yeah, I wasn't here for it. I honestly just woke up from a nap, so nothing. I haven't looked at anything. I bet you, the microwave says nothing too. So.
All right. Are you in a new apartment?
Yeah.
Does it have air conditioning?
Yeah.
It has air conditioning?
Yeah.
That's crazy. You live in the lavish life in Calgary. That's dope. All right,
all that money.
let's get into this. This week we are doing the best weapons in the NFL. That's what we're going to talk about. Doing a tier list of the best weapons. We have the S tier, the A tier, the B tier, the C tier, the D tier, and the you best be drafting. And I already know a few teams that are going to be fitting there. So
Yeah.
we're going to start. Jump right in. The first team is the New Orleans Saints. And trying to think of Alvin Kamara is their running back. And by weapons, we mean the skeleton 7 that's not the quarterback, right? Like, yeah. So we're thinking wide receivers, tight ends, and running back.
Yeah, we're doing 7-on-7 players.
Okay. All right. So, and this can include backups because they got Alvin Kamara, James Robinson, and Jamal Williams in the backfield.
I don't know. James Robinson hasn't really done much recently
ever since Jacksonville let go of him.
Yeah. Since then, what has he done?
Yeah. But Chris Olave, St. Brown, Rashid Shaheed, Aquamanius. I cannot. Yeah, sorry. I did not want to. Cedric Wilson Jr.
Yeah.
Jawan Johnson at tight end, Forrest Moreau. They actually have some. I didn't know the Saints were like that.
Foster Moreau.
Moreau, yeah. Well, he actually dropped the game-winning touchdown against the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Yeah, that was a bad look. That was a terrible look.
Yeah, but all in all, I mean, what are you thinking? I have my thought. What do you have?
Probably C tier.
I was gonna say B. I think they surprised me a little bit. I mean, come on, Alvin Kamara and Chris Olave.
Yeah, C tier to me.
Really, those are two number ones.
Kamara's kind of seemed like he's falling off.
He's getting older. Well, he's also doing too much off the field too, which isn't helping the situation. All right, Miami Dolphins up next. Probably going to be S tier. But let's just go through it. I mean, running back crew, I think they have 8 different running backs. They have Achane, Ahmed, Mostert, Wilson Jr., and then wide receivers, they have the TikTok star Barrios, Tyreek Hill, which is S tier alone, and then Jalen Waddle, who's A tier alone. Jonnu Smith, they just picked up as well. So...
yeah, they gotta be S tier. They're one of the best. Yeah, they better be drafted.
S tier.
It's that old ass Tyreek Hill.
Yeah, right. God, what would the Kansas City Chiefs do without Tyreek Hill?
Hey, a lot.
Probably win back-to-back Super Bowls.
Yeah, with Juju Smith-Schuster.
I think their weapons were worse this year than last year.
Oh yeah, easily.
Yeah.
All you need is Mahomes and some referees, hey?
You know what? Rude. Kelsey was also in there. How do you feel now about the Giants and the Kadarius Toney?
Honestly, pretty fucking good. After that whole ordeal, he's fast. He sure is fast, but he can't catch. Just what it is, man.
Yeah, I mean, because when they first made the trade and Kadarius came out and he was happy and he helped them win last year's Super Bowl, like in 2022, right? 2022 season, 2023. He helped them win the Super Bowl. But this past year, yeah, what the was he doing?
Don't know. And I'm glad that he did not get to enjoy the Super Bowl this year. I think that, I mean, to be honest, I never want to wish anything bad on any players, but like, left a bad taste in our mouths for sure when he left us, but now it's looking a little bit better.
Yeah,
a little bit of a consolation prize for sure.
I do, as I feel that for you as a Giants fan. I'm very happy that you're able to wish the downfall of a wide receiver in the NFL. Baltimore Ravens.
Always.
So Baltimore Ravens, they obviously get a bump with Derrick Henry. Thank God. Justice Hill. And wide receivers, Nelson Aguilar, Rashad Bateman, Zay Flowers, and then Mark Andrews at tight end. But is he ever healthy? Isaiah Likely.
Was that on purpose?
It wasn't, but God, that was clean.
That was pretty good.
That was bars.
That was pretty good. That was pretty fucking good. Yeah, I mean, they're S tier too. Like,
no.
You're crazy. You're on crack cocaine.
I would rather have Chris Olave than any of the receivers.
Just off of the running back quarterback tandem alone.
Okay, quarterback is not included in this because Miami Dolphins would be drafting.
Okay, fair enough. All right, so if we're not including quarterback, then yeah, I guess you could say B tier.
Yeah. You think Tua deserves to be an S tier?
He's done enough to
once they
not S tier. Okay, let's
bring Tom Brady to the Dolphins.
Wait. Let me hear me out. I'm saying Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle are dragging him to S tier.
Hey, S tier wins the Super Bowl. I think that the Ravens are B tier.
Okay.
Just because Derrick Henry is great, like he is still. I would say that Derrick Henry is an A tier running back, just because I don't think he's. I think we're finally starting to see it. Where you talked about it 2 years ago. He's going to start slowing down. I think you're 2 years too soon. And it's not your fault. He's just a freak of nature. I think we've reached that point where
I don't know if I was wrong. They had to draft another running back to keep him from getting injured.
Yeah, but they didn't draft high for a running back.
They didn't, but he played. I can't remember his name now, but he played a lot of the season. Yeah. So I don't know if I'm actually too soon. I think I was just on time, to be honest. But I think this is a good spot to see him kind of ride out, because I don't think he's what he was maybe even 5 years ago.
I also don't think he's done. I think moving to a team where he doesn't have to carry the weight is going to rejuvenate him. And I think that he might even have a career year in a sense of where he stays healthy the entire time, which he always has. And I mean, how scary is this? You have to look at Lamar Jackson, one of the best runners of all time, and then next to him is Derrick Henry, who is a grown man in a grown man sport that still makes people look like children.
And then just so we're clear, they also still have Mitchell, who was kind of unreal last year and then got injured. That could be a disgusting backfield. Like, very much could be one of the nicest backfields we've ever seen.
This could be like when they wanted to run the Heisman backfield with Mark Ingram.
Yeah, could.
Yeah, because they have Malik Cunningham and Hundley as well as quarterback. So, yeah, they be good. Yeah, but okay, going back to the AFC North, we're looking at the Cincinnati Bengals. Zach Moss is one of the new running back faces there. Trayvon Williams, and then S tier wide receivers with Jamar Chase and T Higgins. Just that duo, and then Mike Gesicki and Drew Sample. Mike Gesicki, obviously the best gritty hitter in the NFL. Got to give it to him.
Absolutely, the most horrendous gritty hitter in the NFL for sure. Guy is diabolically bad at grittying. No, we're not going to allow it.
Because Jamar Chase.
And?
Jamar Chase and,
They're B.
Do you believe that Jamar Chase is a better playmaker at this point in his career than Derrick Henry?
Yes, I do. But...
No, I'm saying, I agree with you. They're still B tier. I'm just making sure.
Yeah. But where's the running back? Who is their running back?
Chase Brown.
It's not Joe Mixon. Okay, there we go.
Zach Moss.
To be fair, Chase Brown's Canadian. I want him to do well, but I don't know.
Fair enough. All right. So they're drafting a running back this year. We can kind of say, yeah. Okay, Denver Broncos. Can we skip them?
Better be drafting.
Running back.
They got rid of everyone.
They got Williams, Javonte Williams, Samaje Perine, Philip Dorsett. He's only been in the league
Wow.
for 9 years.
Crazy.
They
What a
have
pickup.
Cortland Sutton.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. Then D tier. Yeah, they better be drafted for sure.
Do you want to skip the next team?
Yeah, that's another team that could just. Yeah.
Their
throw them
best
in
wide
there.
receiver, I will say, their best wide receiver is definitely Drew Lock.
That's not funny because Jalen Hyatt's still there.
Okay, Hyatt
They
is still
actually
there.
have
Isaiah
they
McKenzie,
still
Slayton.
they actually have decent receivers. That's the crazy thing is they're not terrible.
They just don't
Throw
have.
a
I mean,
throw a
even Darren
compliment,
Waller's good. Oh, so what you're telling
throw a
me is the
compliment.
Giants' problem is quarterback?
Well, I've been saying this for a while. It's not like I'm not. This isn't a. This is a. It's not even quarterback. I don't even think it's quarterback. I think it's the O line.
Would you? Okay, they still need to be drafting.
Oh yeah, easily.
He's running backs. Devin Singletary. What the hell? Devin
Yeah,
Singletary.
Devin Singletary could be nice. We never know. He had a good year.
Yeah,
And
he's like almost on par with Saquon Barkley. He's like comparable.
basically same. Yeah, their comps are the exact same.
Minnesota Vikings. Justin Jefferson, Hawkinson, Aaron Jones.
And you're forgetting.
I just 3 people came off the top of my head.
Yeah. But you're also forgetting the new receiver, younger receiver. Fuck, what's his name?
Oh, you're talking about they have, by the way, 10 receivers.
Addison.
Yeah, Jordan Addison.
Yeah.
God, are they S tier?
No.
I mean, their quarterback is Sam Darnold, but
They are not S tier.
I think A tier is fair for them. I think after this year, they're after this year, this is where they're gonna be because Justin Jefferson's gonna leave.
Justin Jefferson's leaving. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. But okay,
Addison might pick it up though. Kind of had a year.
Yeah, he's probably going to want to leave too because Justin Jefferson's going to say, "This is what you're going to be dealing with. You're a great receiver.
Yeah.
Get the hell out." This one's an interesting one because Cooper Kupp and Tutu Atwell and Puka Nacua. Tight end Tyler Higbee. I think honestly Tyler Higbee is probably a top 7 tight end in the league, just because of consistency wise. Like he's available.
On a lack of good tight ends.
Yeah. I think right now we're in a very big lull of tight ends.
Yeah, I would say for the Rams, it's interesting, but I can also just put him at B tier and be happy with that.
Williams, yeah, I can't put Puka Nacua and Cooper Kupp and Atwell is enough for B tier.
Not in front of the Ravens.
Really? Okay. I'll let you veto that one. I'll be fair and let you veto that one. Buccaneers. Do they still have their 2 top receivers?
Mike Evans.
Like they're still there.
Godwin. Yeah. I mean,
Otton is a good tight end, actually.
C?
Who?
C tier.
Oh. Rashad White, Chase Edmonds.
I think like all aging receiving core, like a very much meh running back team.
I think I'd rather have the Saints than the Buccaneers.
Also rather have the Saints.
I think Chris Olave is like he's on the cusp of like if he has a big year this year, which I think he's on. It just depends who his quarterback is. He makes some crazy freaking plays. He's like slant boy, but can do more than slants.
You don't think Derek Carr can pull it off?
No.
Okay. Fair enough.
Lions, Jahmyr Gibbs.
Throw those boys up at A tier, bro.
Laporta.
Yeah, throw them at A tier. I'm even ready to put them at S tier. Throw them in front. Yeah.
I mean, running backs with Gibbs, and they had another running back this year, David Montgomery. Yeah. God, these people signed the weirdest players for the off seasons just to cut them. I feel bad. Chicago Bears, they kind of picked it up. DeAndre Swift.
They kind of snapped.
Keenan Allen,
Yeah.
DJ Moore, Jared Everett, Cole Kmet at tight end as well.
Who's their running backs?
The running back is DeAndre Swift, and Khalil Herbert.
Yeah, let's you know where they got it. What? You're crazy. Yeah, there you go. No.
Keenan Allen is like a C tier receiver to me.
C tier? You're insane.
You really?
They can't be in front of all those guys. That's crazy. They're behind for sure.
That's what I tried to say. They're here.
Yeah. Right there.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. We're good. We're good.
Don't respect Justin Jefferson. Okay, San Francisco. I don't even need to.
Yeah, we don't gotta talk about them. You know who they have. You know what.
We'll talk about it really quick, just because. What the fuck? Christian McCaffrey, Elijah Mitchell is just your backup. Oh, by the way, Kyle Juszczyk. Can't forget that guy.
Yeah. Absolute weapon.
Brandon Ayuk, who's going to be gone. Chris Conley. Deebo Samuel.
Ayuk might be back.
George Kittle. That's a weird situation. The Ayuk situation's super weird to me.
Why?
Just that, like, why are we having this issue? Like, what?
He is clearly their number one receiver to be.
And it's just like,
and they haven't paid him.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, Eagles. They're going to be S tier. I feel like. I mean, Saquon, Kenny Pickett as a running back. Kenneth Gainwell,
starting receiver Kenny Pickett.
AJ
Saquon.
Brown, Paris Gamble, Devontae Parker, even Devontae Smith, Dallas Goedert.
Yeah,
CJ
they got to be
Uzomah.
S tier. No.
Worse?
Yeah. I think they're last on that S tier. Yeah.
AJ Brown cancels out Tyreek Hill. Like close enough. Like close enough.
Not even.
Okay.
No.
I'd rather have AJ Brown and Devontae Smith than Tyreek Hill.
No. I'm good. I'd rather have Tyreek Hill.
Okay, Saquon Barkley.
There. Now we're getting closer.
Dallas Goedert.
Yeah, all against Tyreek Hill.
No, shut up. Like we. Okay, whatever.
Their comps are the. You're going Tyreek Hill over Brown. We're going Waddle over Devontae Smith. I wouldn't take Dolphins running back super fast.
Any Dolphins running back over
Saquon. Over Saquon. I wouldn't take any of them over Saquon. That's where I draw the line.
Tight end, you wouldn't take Dallas Goedert?
I don't give a fuck about the tight ends, if I'm being completely honest with you.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Raiders, Amir Abdullah, Alexander Madison, Zamir White, Devontae Adams. Don't know why he's still there anymore. Jacoby Myers.
Not sure why he stayed, but all right.
Harrison Bryant, Michael Meyer. It's like Devontae Adams is just like, that's the crappy part. I can't put him, like, I mean, he's the best receiver.
The squad as a whole is absolutely horrendous, but Devontae Adams puts him at C, I think.
A high C, I feel like, just because you can't.
Yeah.
Devontae Adams is still a top 5 receiver. Like.
Oh, yeah. Easily. See, that's where I would go Devontae Adams or Tyreek Hill.
We'll do individual players. I think a list of individual players will work too.
Yeah, okay.
All right. Green Bay Packers, AJ Dillon, Josh Jacobs, Romeo Doubs. Dude, they have no receivers. Christian Watson.
What?
Devontae Wicks.
Are you crazy?
That was fucked up of me. I mean, like, their wide receivers aren't, like, they're young. They're young. They're young.
Wide receiver core.
Tight end, Luke
The
Musgrave.
crazy thing is, any of those guys snap. At any point in any week, any of those guys can snap.
And not consistently.
Good. Yeah, it doesn't have to be consistent if they all snap at different times. You just need one of them to snap and we're good. See, it's hard for me to take away the quarterback that's throwing them the ball because I know Jordan Love is a dog. So that's all I really need to know.
I think Green Bay is better than LA, just because I think Puka and Cooper Kupp are hard to go against, but they don't have running backs. And the Bears have B tier at every position. Even if they're young and they're upcoming, like they're coming, and I would say Josh Jacobs is A tier running back, but like that's where they sit as a whole.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we got the Washington Commanders next. I don't even know who's on this team anymore.
Yeah, who's there? I know they lost.
Austin Eckler's there.
Samuels.
Austin Eckler.
They lost Curtis Samuels, yeah.
Yeah. Brian Robinson Jr. I actually think he's a solid player. Jamison Crowder, Jahan Dotson, dog. Mm-hmm. Terry McLaurin, Scary Terry, dog. Zach Ertz,
puppy.
That's crazy. I think he's the elderly dog. I think either he's the retirement home dog.
Yeah.
Can't say. I don't think you can say puppy on that one.
Yeah, he's a
B tier and into the B tier.
No, there's C, and it's not even close. Austin Eckler is seeming like he may be on the downturn. Maybe he just wasn't trying in LA. Don't know, but that doesn't put him over the top for me. I think there's C.
I feel bad for every single person that's drafted Austin Eckler in fantasy.
Yeah, I was one of those idiots, but then I traded him. Got my money back.
James Conner. We're talking about the Cardinals now. Michael Carter, DJ Dallas. Wide receivers.
Marquise Brown? Or is he gone?
Kansas City Chiefs.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, I forgot about that. Damn. So what they got?
Daniel Arias, however you pronounce. Greg Dortch. Sure. Chris Moore.
There you go.
Zach Pascal. Trey McBride.
Yeah, they better. Yeah, right there. That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, draft a dog.
Yeah. Draft a wide receiver. Steelers. I mean, George Pickens, that's B tier already. Russell Wilson and Justin Fields. I mean, shit, Kyle Allen can go out there and play.
Yeah, they choose their other receivers. I think it's just George Pickens.
Well, it's actually okay. So running backs Najee Harris. I don't know what to think of him anymore. I don't know. Cordell Patterson, not a bad pickup. Jalen Warren, dog.
Yeah, dog.
Van Jefferson for receiver. Quez Watkins, George Pickens, and then tight end Pratt Freiermuth.
Yeah.
Denzel Mims, not bad. C tier.
You said Denzel Mims like that was like you got excited for that. I've never heard anyone get excited for Denzel Mims in my life.
Because I forgot I saw his name. I'm like, oh yeah, there's another guy that can bump him up above the Saints.
That guy. Yeah.
Actually, honestly,
I think probably D tier to be quite honest.
Yeah. Nothing scares me, but they don't need to draft anything crazy. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
All right, Buffalo Bills. Who the fuck do they have the ball to throw to anymore?
Curtis Samuels.
Okay. All right. So running back James Cook. KJ Hamler, Mac Hollins, Andy and Isabella. Oh, he that's not bad coming from wasn't he originally with
he was
in
with
Arizona?
Yeah.
Curtis Samuel, Shakir, Dalton Kincaid, and Dawson Knox. Why do they have the best tight end class? Like, well, that's weird. C tier? D tier?
Yeah. Probably C.
D?
Possibly D.
I mean, George Pickens is better than Curtis Samuel.
Probably should be drafting. I like, yeah.
No, I think actually the Broncos. Cortland Sutton over Curtis Samuel.
Yeah, it should be drafting or trading in the draft. You got better be making moves. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. After you already, yeah. Josh Allen's crying this. Okay.
Yeah.
Al Jair, decent. Bijan Robinson,
dog.
Yeah. I'm gonna leave now. Cardell Hodge. Thank God that's peaking and not making noise. Drake London, Darnell Mooney, Rondell Moore,
Yeah.
Kyle Pitts.
Yeah.
C tier.
Like, yeah, C tier, probably the top of C tier. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Bijan's great. Bijan is going to be probably the best person, like one of the best people to draft in fantasy this year. But Drake London hasn't been everything yet. Kyle Pitts hasn't been everything yet. So
say the name and I'll stop barking.
Seattle Seahawks are the next team.
Moving on.
Kirk Cousins?
Yeah, dog. I think Kirk went to
the Falcons.
Falcons, yes. Yeah, dog.
Charbonnet, Kenneth Walker, Jake Bobo, DK Metcalf. Under the radar signing that happened, Laviska Shenault Jr., who's quietly had a couple good years at Carolina. He was originally at the Jaguars. He's decent, but he's someone that they could utilize as a weapon there.
Jake Bobo was already kind of killing the game. So.
Yeah, but Laviska is only 6'1". He's like Jake Bobo is a tall white dude, and Laviska is like 6'1", and like he's Noah Fant and Pharaoh Brown. C tier.
What about their youngers?
Jake Bobo, Cody White, Tyler Lockett, Eskridge.
They drafted them last year.
Winston Jr. Oh, Smith and Jigba. Sorry.
Yeah, Jackson Smith.
Okay, yeah, actually, he's B tier. I think he raises them. Smith and Jigba with Jake Bobo as your number 3. DK Metcalf is your number 1.
And Charbonnet, man. Charbonnet was good
as a
last
running
year
back.
Too.
Yeah. I think B, bottom of B is okay there. That's me not putting respect on Smith and Jigba's name, so I apologize for that.
Fair enough.
Who the hell do the Patriots have? The ghost of Super Bowl's past.
Just put him in drafts and let's move on.
Michael Hasty, Antonio Gibson,
Who?
Lamondre Stevenson,
Who?
KJ Osborne,
Who?
Juju Smith-Schuster,
Who?
Hunter Henry,
Who that?
Austin Hooper.
Don't know him.
And the absolute best player on the team, Jalen Reagor.
Can't catch Reagor? Fumbleitis Reagor? Can't catch a punch? Can't catch a punt? That's crazy. Yeah, better redraft him. Put him behind the Giants.
Nope.
What do you mean?
Nope.
Put him behind the Giants.
Giants stay there.
That's evil, bro. That's evil.
You know it's true.
You disgust me.
You know it's true.
You're a sicko.
Nick Chubb, well, that's already better than the entire New York Giants. No offense.
Shut the fuck up. Keep it moving.
Dante Foreman, Jerome Ford, who had great games when Chubb was out.
Ford's pretty good.
Yeah, when my Chubb was gone, Foreman came out and really just...
Yeah, you need to stop the bees.
Really rang a bell with that one. That's a wide receiver for them. That's a wide receiver. Yeah. David Bell.
Who's going off? Yeah. Okay.
I'm feeling really strong, Junior, about this.
Okay, I just forced them.
I'm really pulling these out of my hinds, if you know what I mean.
Reach.
I just don't know. Sometimes I feel like Judge Judy.
It's over.
You better coop yourself up. Okay, I don't. All right. Anyways, all right. David Njoku, Cedric Tillman, Elijah Moore, Jerry Jeudy, Amari Cooper, Naheem Hines, Dante Foreman, Jerome Ford, Nick Chubb. That's a solid. Jerry Jeudy and Amari Cooper can be scary.
I would go B in front of the LA Rams.
I'd put them in front of Green Bay. Amari Cooper is better than. Okay. I think they're
Okay. Hey, that's your veto.
Yep. All right. Texans S tier.
Now we're getting somewhere. Here we go.
Texans.
This is another S tier team right here.
Yeah. Joe Mixon, Damian Pierce, Noah Brown, Nico Collins, Tank Dell, Stephon Diggs, Mechie the third, Robert Woods, even Dalton Schultz. Yeah. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Crazy to think there's more S tiers and A tiers, but I don't disagree with it.
And it's crazier. All the A tiers currently are in the same division.
Yeah. Who's the last one there?
Green Bay.
No. Oh, yeah, those fuckers. All right, yeah. Chiefs are up next. Carson Wentz. That's funny.
Good start.
Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Pacheco. P. Ryan. Prince.
Yeah.
Running backs, C tier. Maybe D.
Yeah.
Hollywood Brown.
Yeah.
Sky Moore. I don't know if Rashee Rice is playing. I don't want to get into it.
Yeah, not going to get into that.
Justin Ross.
Allegedly.
No, not allegedly. It happened.
Allegedly.
It happened.
Hey, it hasn't happened until it's written in the quarter law.
Kadarius Toney. Justin Watson, Irv Smith Jr., Travis Kelce. Just Kelce alone. But still, honestly.
Can't certain players just bring you down? Because you said Kadarius Toney, and I automatically thought better be drafted.
Yeah. But they have to draft, but I don't.
Yeah.
Their tight end still carries them for one more season. Once Kelce gets hurt after week 10 this year, then they best be drafted.
Knocking on wood.
Who does this team have?
Yeah. CeeDee Lamb.
Royce Freeman. Deuce Vaughn.
Yeah.
Martavius Bryant. Really? Good for him.
Since when?
I think he got signed halfway through last season, if I'm not mistaken.
Isn't he like 40 years old?
No, he's only 32.
Yeah, okay.
He played in, I don't know if he played in the XFL last year or the USFL, one of them, and he was like the best player out there.
Interesting.
Brandon Cooks, David Durden, CeeDee Lamb, like you said. Jake Ferguson.
Doesn't really move the needles for me, to be honest. I think they're B tier.
B?
C.
I mean, I would take... CeeDee Lamb's great.
If we're gonna put Adams,
actually, this should be back further even.
Oh yeah, if we're gonna say Adams puts the Raiders at C tier, then CeeDee Lamb could put them at C tier as well.
Not high C tier. I would take Travis Kelce over CeeDee Lamb.
Yeah, I would too, but you would take
Evans and Godwin.
I would go in front of those guys for sure.
That look good?
No, one more.
You would really? You think CeeDee Lamb clears Evans and Godwin?
Yeah, they're both old.
Disrespectful. Florida don't age you. Chargers.
Fair.
I think ranking head coaches would be fun too.
We'll get there.
All right. Gus Edwards, interesting. Isaiah Spiller. Quentin Johnson. Hayden Hurst.
Mm-hmm.
They literally have 1, 2, 3, 4 wide receivers on the roster. I want you to know that's the lowest amount of wide receivers I've seen so far. Most have like 8 or 9.
Yeah, they'll be drafting for sure. They need to.
Yeah.
And I think that was the whole plan from the beginning. You get Harbaugh, and now you have to draft and build a team around.
He's just going to draft Michigan players. Hey, we drafted McCarthy, by the way, Herbert. I hope you're okay with that.
Yeah,
Coach. Cool. We traded up to get him. He's like 3 inches shorter than you, and he can only throw the ball 50 yards compared to your 70. But you're cool with that, right?
Yeah. Hopefully.
He's gonna sit behind you for like a year to learn. A year?
Yeah, you're gone after this.
Brees Hall.
Yeah.
That's it for the running backs. Okay, then. Alan Lazard, Mike Williams, Garrett Wilson. Garrett Wilson's good. Tyler Conklin and shit.
That's it?
Maybe it wasn't just the quarterback.
Yep.
Which sucks because Garrett Wilson. No,
Garrett Wilson.
But okay, but he's not good enough to do.
Okay, but Garrett Wilson is better than Kenny Pickett. Or sorry.
Oh yeah.
George Pickens.
That's crazy. You said he's better than Kenny Pickett. Don't do him like that.
Kenny Pickett for sure. I can tell you that much.
Oh god, that's hilarious.
Let's get to these damn Panthers.
Why is it 3 AFC South teams at the end? Tariq Cohen, Chuba Hubbard, Miles Sanders. Not a bad running back crew. Deontay Johnson, Jonathan Mingo, David Moore, Adam Thielen, Jordan Matthews.
Let's put him in D tier and move on.
All right, Tennessee Titans. Pollard gets them out of you best be drafting. Haskins, Hassan Haskins, Spears, Treylon Burks, DeAndre Hopkins, Calvin Ridley, Conquo, tight end. C tier?
C tier, yeah. C tier last.
Indianapolis Colts. I mean, Michael Pittman and Jonathan Taylor.
At least B.
Let's see, let's see who they have. Running backs, obviously Jonathan Taylor, Tyree Cleveland, Josh Downs, Alec Pierce, Michael Pittman Jr., Mo Alley Cox for tight end. C or B?
B.
Michael Pittman and Jonathan Taylor, I think, is a two-headed group. That's enough.
That's enough for me. That's enough for me to go to B.
Jacksonville Jaguars.
Better be drafting. Better be fucking drafting.
You know, actually, before I get into the Jaguars, I personally think this is probably one of the best groups they've had in a very long time.
You say this every year.
Yeah, and they got better. Honestly, I think them losing Calvin is okay because listen, Travis Etienne.
Family, don't be a homer.
Okay, all right. Then I'll let you rate them, and then you'll probably troll me, and then we'll have to readjust it. But Travis Etienne.
Let me hear the name. Okay.
Dearness Johnson, Gabe Davis, Devin Duvernay, Zay Jones, Christian Kirk, Evan Ingram.
Okay. In my honest opinion, all right, you put them exactly where I was going to put them. Because hear me out. Gabe Davis still unproven as a great receiver, not great receiver, as a good receiver. He's inconsistent.
I hope you know. I completely agree with you, but the Jaguars do something that's different than everyone else that I really look at in this group is that they aren't, and I'm not saying this piece to be special. I'm literally saying this. They went platoon. Like they went with a B tier platoon rather than having a number one guy. So Christian Kirk is like their number one guy, and their Evan Ingram is but they have depth. I mean, Parker Washington came in, the rookie. I don't know if he made 2 crazy catches, but I'm okay with how the Jaguars built this team around Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah,
and then
I think depth is always good. That's never a bad thing. If you drop off and your drop off is basically the exact same, at least you're consistent.
Yeah. If your number 2 is just as good as your number 1, and they're good enough, not out here saying have a C tier number 1. And then I mean the pickups of Gabe Davis from UCF and Mac Jones, who's from Jacksonville, is kind of cool. It's nice to have homegrown boys. So
Sure. Sure.
Yeah. Anyways, that's it for the list. We did it. So run through this: S tier, San Francisco 49ers, Miami Dolphins, Philadelphia Eagles, and then Houston Texans. I think we're okay with that. A tier, Detroit Lions, Minnesota Vikings, Chicago Bears. I think we can move the Bengals up personally. Having T. Higgins, I think T. Higgins is a 1B.
And allow you one move for each person. That's your move.
Yeah. Baltimore Ravens, Cleveland Browns, Green Bay Packers, LA Rams, Seattle
Green Bay
Seahawks.
Packers move up. All the way. One more.
They're not S tier. I won't allow S tier.
They're not S tier, but I think they are a great team. They have a good, solid 7.
Okay. Okay. So what we'll do is we'll break this into a playoff. We'll have the San Francisco 49ers 7 play the Chargers. Okay?
Okay.
And then we'll have the Miami Dolphins, New York Giants, Philadelphia Eagles, Patriots, and we'll go all the way to the end to see who wins. Can you Madden sim this for us?
Yeah, I'll Madden sim it right now.
And then we'll see who wins. But this is the list.
That sounds good.
I think these teams do need to be drafting specifically weapons.
Okay, yeah, I agree.
This team needs to draft everything and
draft everything.
Like even a new washing machine.
Yeah, I think they just need to draft a new coach.
Yes.
New owner.
I told you from the day get rid of
Dayball. He's my guy. Relax. It was a joke.
Get rid of Dayball.
Relax.
Get rid of Dayball.
I will never agree with you on this. Huh?
Get rid of Dayball.
No, not yet.
He's the same shape as the football.
Okay, whoa. We're not gonna shape shame now. Let's relax.
And literally has the goatee of the foot. He has. Anyways, all right.
That's what we need.
Any final thoughts?
It's a good list. I actually will send this on Madden. I want to see what happens.
Okay, we'll see. Let me know the results. We'll break it up.
Yeah, that sounds
good. Can you do like the NFL Street version? I don't know what it is on Madden, like where it's just like the
7-on-7.
Yeah,
I don't think you can just like sim those. I would have to play a team to do that. I think.
Damn, that's too bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, for What's the Check Down, I'm Chandler. He's David. This is What's the Check Down with Chandler and David. Any final thoughts before we leave?
No final thoughts. Really.
Then peace.